What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a reaction to a video by Jamari on P Diddy and all of the allegations that have been coming forward as of late.
So for years there has been rumors floating around that P Diddy has quite a few skeletons in his closet, and that in the Hollywood background he has been doing wrong by many people for many years. Allegedly, that is. This goes all the way back to his days coming up with Biggie Smalls, and later on much more heinous rumors would come out involving him and his talent that he scouted over the years, including names like Usher and Justin Bieber, to name a few.
Everything's good? Selling out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot. Mm-hmm. But you never really got my number, so.
Right. Okay.
Number?
So for years.
Notice how Justin Bieber acted there. He was so nervous. He was so scared. And what is a 44 or 45-year-old man? I think he was one of those ages at that point. Why would he want to hang out with a 15-year-old, 14, 15-year-old? These men can't have anything in common for them to be hanging out. I can't see myself hanging out with a 15, 14-year-old at this point in my life. We're just not at the same level. So that's extremely creepy that P Diddy was pressing Justin Bieber like that about not hanging out like they used to before. Why? And what does he mean by that?
Fans of these artists have wanted P Diddy locked up, or at the very least taken to trial, possibly R. Kelly style. But with none of these claims ever being substantiated, everyone always thought he was essentially untouchable. And most people who wanted to cause a legal problem for him in the past were given settlements before their cases could ever see the light of day.
Yeah, that's one thing with P Diddy. He settles the fuck out of his cases right away. He does not waste time. He's not trying to go into discovery. He's not trying to let it go to court. He does not want to be exposed. Allegedly, because all these are allegations at this point.
But now a new lawsuit has been filed against P Diddy by an artist named Lil Rod, real name Rodney Jones, and the court filing has taken the internet by storm. And so at some point, guys, I do want to go through all these documents. We have over 70 pages here, but it does look like this guy, Lil Rod, aka Rodney Jones, is suing not only P Diddy, but a whole bunch of people in the music industry. I mean, look at all these record labels and different entities. So yes, at some point I will go over all of this, probably on my second channel, because there's a whole bunch of crazy stuff here, a whole bunch of allegations.
They made him look crazy right there. They could have chosen a better picture for P Diddy, but I guess that's the whole point of the lawsuit, right? To make him look as bad as possible.
Levied against P Diddy. And so in this specific instance, there is 3 people actually listed by name. One of them is Stevie J, who is one of P Diddy's alleged accomplices. Of course, you have Mr. Combs, which is Sean Combs' P Diddy. And then you have Lil Rod listed as Mr. Jones. So Mr. Combs used access to Stevie J and his knowledge of Mr. Jones' admiration of Stevie J to and entice Mr. Jones to engage in homosexuality. Mr. Combs went so far as to share a video of Stevie J paying a Caucasian male. This was done to ease Mr. Jones' anxiety concerning homosexuality. According to Mr. Combs, this is a normal practice in the music industry. Look, even Stephen J is doing it. And this is the bit that went viral. Mr. Combs informed Mr. Jones, so P. Diddy informed Lil Rod, that he had engaged in sexual intercourse with a rapper, name redacted, R&B singer, name redacted, and Stevie J. And so people started to question, well, what were those redacted names? As you guys can see, they're listed as 5 and 6. So if you go and look at the footnotes, number 5, he is a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, these were the allegations against Meek Mill, and Meek Mill got so mad on Twitter. He got so mad at the wrong people, and he never denied it. He got mad at DJ Akademiks because DJ Akademiks covers rap, so he was covering the lawsuit on his stream. And instead of Meek Mill saying, nah, I don't do that, I've never engaged in any of this, he went on a tirade against DJ Akademiks, calling him weird for just covering the lawsuit. But he never denied it. And that's all he had to do. And then number 6 just performed at the Super Bowl, which we know who that was, who just performed at the last Super Bowl. It was Usher. Even though the names weren't included, this is who people think it was.
Like, what other Philadelphia rappers has Nicki dated besides Meek? At number 6, he performed at the Super Bowl and had a successful Vegas residency. And obviously that describes Usher. Now I will say all of this information should be taken with a grain of salt. I mean, I'm not saying that P Diddy is not a bad guy, but in these official court documents, they included pictures of what Stevie J was allegedly doing to this Caucasian man. And these photos have already been proven to not be what the court document says that they are. As a gay corn star has now stepped forward and said, no, that is not Stevie J, that is actually me, and a video I shot when I was doing some corn. So to me, that kind of calls this whole document into question. But either way, the internet started ripping into Meek Mill over these rumors, pulling up old tweets like this where he says, "This D good as hell." This picture was also circulating online.
He was probably talking about basketball, not even, or some sort of sport, not even actual D, but that's pretty funny. And the matching outfits here, very sus, very sus.
Saying that their matching outfits were couple goals. Someone shared this video where they say, now we know why Diddy got so excited when he heard Meek Mill talking about f***ing. Someone shared this rather suggestive video of him dancing with this little man.
Ah, but that's nothing.
Where he appears to grab him inappropriately for no reason.
Oh,
why you got buddy hops, Meek?
Nah.
Because you got your ass beat in tennis. You got your ass beat. Keep going. Count out loud. Count out loud.
Who is he playing? That's not P Diddy, is it? That can't be P Diddy, because that doesn't sound like it. Kind of does, but the tone of the voice and the accent doesn't sound like P Diddy. But I don't know.
Why bunny hops? Now, Meek Mill has always been known as kind of a peculiar character. I mean, we saw the way he was eating fries by the pool.
Yo, nah.
Everyone's seen his hilarious backflip, so people know he's kind of goofy. But of course, with these new rumors on the table, now any sort of clip like this just looks suspect to people.
Nah, dude, you got Selly for 3 months.
That nigga cried when Selly left.
Pack it up, go to new jail. You gonna feel like you just lost a chick.
What? Why would you feel like you lost a chick when you lost a cellmate? They're a cellmate. That's crazy. And I think he's been in jail too. So is he saying he was fucking his celly?
How many times you felt like that?
No. You ain't never lose your celly and feel like you lost a chick?
No. I lost some cellies that was some good, they went home, motherfuckers. And they'd be like, damn,
how many times you cried?
I ain't never cried, man. What you talking about?
Now, this video of Meek Mill hanging out in P Diddy's pool while he talks to him has to be the hardest one to defend.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
You doing it, Daddy, isn't...
You deserve it, Daddy. You deserve it, Daddy. It's crazy.
Insane. Now, obviously, Meek was not happy about the prospect of going viral for this sort of story, and so he decided to take his anger out on DJ Akademiks of all people, because Akademiks was talking about this on his stream. And so he went on a Twitter escapade where he says, "Akademiks, didn't I tell you to stop playing with my name? I don't know what I'm gonna do when I actually see you. It's gonna have a combination to it, though."
Nobody's afraid of Meek Mill's hands. Have you actually seen that man box? There's a video out there of Meek Mill boxing, and it don't look good.
I'm still gonna kill him.
I'm still gonna kill him. And I've never boxed. I used to practice BJJ, jiu-jitsu, and did a little MMA, but I did that for like a year, and trust me, I can punch better than Meek Mill.
Okay, so mild Twitter threats. This also just happened to be the same time that he was ready to release a whole album, where he's saying they gotta try Damage Control. They know I drop tomorrow. They know their artists won't be able to breathe with me out here for a week. Weak-ass ninjas. And there's a little promo. Kind of weird, bro. Seems kind of demonic to me.
Yeah, I don't like shit like
I'm
that.
back on that dream chasing shit, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like all this weird shit. Here Meek responds directly to that Akademiks clip that went viral. The way you ninjas coming on the sick now. I can't wait to meet Akademiks, LOL. They know I drop tomorrow. This the damage control, this and that getting too weird.
My question is, who would be trying to sabotage Meek Mill? Like, who cares that he had an album dropping? They've never tried to sabotage him before, but all of a sudden, this time, they want to sabotage him for what? What does anybody get out of trying to sabotage Meek Mill? And why would Akademiks try to sabotage him at this point? And Meek Mill isn't even the only person that's mentioned in this lawsuit anyways. There was plenty of people that have nothing going on that were mentioned in this lawsuit, and not really mentioned, but, you know, implied, because he wasn't actually mentioned in the lawsuit. But he is the only Philadelphia rapper who has dated Nicki Minaj. But beside the point, no one's going after Meek Mill. No one's trying, oh yeah, Meek Mill drops tomorrow. Let's go ahead and drop a lawsuit and drop a bombshell so we can get him off and we can destroy his career. They don't need to do that.
And I don't really understand why he's blaming Akademiks in this situation when all he's doing is reading this official
just covering
court
the story.
filing.
That's all
like,
Akademiks
it's not like
was
he's
doing.
just making this up. Like Meek, at the end of the day, just deny the allegation if it's not true. Akademiks an alcoholic fully powered by white man. Who you think posting that on every...
Yo, who does this man think pays him? Fully powered by white men? Who pays you? White men and these labels. Yo, Meek Mill gotta be one of the dumbest motherfuckers out there, bro. I swear to God.
every website. They be so mad they can't stop. It's a few groups, LOL. He then says he wants to get Akademiks' address. He's an alcoholic with no life talking to kids on a computer. Normal kids watch Kai, Aiden, Wallow, Gilly. You a sick old black man with no life achievements trying to destroy black men because you envy us as men.
Oh my God, but DJ Akademiks is black. So he envies you as a black man even though he is a black man? Does that even make sense?
Meek, I promise you no sane individual is sitting watching any stream for hours on end. And he just continued on with the Twitter finger saying, I'm from Philly. I don't do coke or freaky ass Molly. Nobody won't even offer me coke because I'm that heavy. No man or what would ever approach me about gay activity, and the whole place don't get flipped. Woke up seeing this on every blog, like they know I'm coming. LOL.
And that's all you had to
Meek,
say.
this is really all you had to say from the start. And then I guess he kind of comes to his senses here in real time. He says, and somebody send me that actual lawsuit. So he hasn't even looked at the documents.
His dumbass didn't even look at the documents, and he was just
these blogs making y'all stupid for the day. Why is it the blog's fault? Like me, call your lawyer. He will send you the lawsuit. Don't follow the heathens. They controlling people's minds with these computers. And I guess now he's coming from the angle that this lawsuit isn't even real. Let's find the real lawsuit to make sure it's computer generated. It's obvious I'm going indecent. Y'all gonna see a lot of bad press about me. I'm going against the system. They see it's wide open. We have a whole new system.
Bro, you're not going against any fucking system. You promote drugs and violence in your songs. Rap is very popular. You're not going against the system. What are you actually advocating for and attacking? What is Meek Mill talking about? So, did Meek Mill turn into a full conspiracy retard? He's like one of the QAnon guys. Yeah, President Trump's about to be reinstalled as president March 5th. Those are the guys that believe they're going against the system. You're not going against any fucking system, and nobody cares about you that much, Meek Mill. Trust.
And people just continue to troll him, saying, we know what else is wide open. And then I guess he really comes to his senses. He's like, oh, that document wasn't AI generated. And he says, here's the doc. Let's go on trial, live playing with my name. Find the page where my name mentions and the date so I can get my credit card and show you the date where I was. I don't even know that pussy, but let's go to trial on here. Like, I'm sure at this point this man was giving his publicist a serious headache. I mean, I guess at least by this tweet he had kind of redirected his anger to the person spreading these alleged lies. But still he just continued to tweet and tweet and tweet and tweet.
Wasn't he the one that fucking made the comment on Drake a few years back? And that's why they had the beef? Talking about Twitter fingers? Literally Twitter fingers.
And tweet. Jesus Christ, Meek. Please, just stop. This has to be a favorite of mine. When I got a girl around me, I'm f***ing her twice a day. LOL. Ask some of your favorites. You don't control me, but it's like a high. One love to the gay people, but that juicy do it for me. I done ran red lights to get that feeling. Y'all weird on here like devils. I'm telling you, all this guy had to say was, nah, that shit ain't true. No hate to the gays, but that just ain't me. And that would have sufficed. Maybe like one more tweet about, oh, I'll see you in court, pussy, because this is a bunch of lies. But that's all it really had to be, Meek. I mean, this guy was up all night tweeting about this shit. And here's some of DJ Akademiks' responses in this situation, because you know when Akademiks gets in some beef, he's gonna take the moment and run with it. He's gonna go viral. He says, wait, did you blame me for what? A lawsuit said like I just made it up? LOL, no way. LOL, honestly, I don't even think Meek is gay, but it's weird as got on Elon Musk's Twitter to blame me for what a lawsuit said and promote a song, LOL. The day a ninja used a gay rumor and beefing with a blogger to promote a song is when I realized this game is too crazy for me. I'ma pray for Meek. He gotta be back on them perks. And then Akademiks just goes on and on to continue tweeting as well. Also, more suspect Diddy videos dropped, like here where he spanks Jay-Z.
I'm surprised he was doing that to Jay, though. That's
Really
crazy.
Think twice about something like that. But when you have had all these accusations...
Nah, but there's one video that I've seen before. Let me see if I can find it.
That's why I don't be going to them puffy parties. They can hug you from the front and the back at the same time.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I thought that was hilarious when 50 Cent said that. And he said it not just on stage. The video I saw was quite different. I think he was being interviewed. And he said basically that same thing. He doesn't go to Diddy's parties because he hugs you from the front and the back.
For years, and people have talked about your infamous parties. All this stuff starts to look extremely suspect. Here, Game says all he used to do was party with Diddy, that they never made music together.
Wasn't Puffy interested in working with you also?
Yeah, Puff. I was running around with Puff for a minute, but we was just partying, man. Puff liked to party. We just did a bunch of partying. We might have went to the studio once or twice, but I didn't get to record nothing. I was just,
I guess when that ship starts coming down, all these other people start sinking with you, whether there be merit to these rumors or not.
I have relationships with women.
Sex with men.
With men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Do you think it's a lot of undercover brothers in the industry?
Oh no, Queen. We don't know nothing about undercovers. Oh no.
Okay. Cause I do.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy.
Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. Hey, 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 yeah.
They're saying even Kevin Hart knew back in the day.
No homo, no, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close to the bed, but it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man.
It's crazy because they've asked Usher if he would send his kids to Puffy Camp or Diddy Camp, whatever the hell it's called. And he said he would never send his son there. And he used to hang out with Diddy when he was 13 years old, man.
You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy Camp?
Hell no.
I don't know. I really think Diddy did all that shit. Just like they say in the show Power, when 50 Cent tells Tariq that whatever his dad did, whatever they're accusing his dad of doing, he did that shit. I think Diddy did that shit.
First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed. Shout out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna, if we can, let's just put the camera a little this way, just so we're.
This was back before Kevin Hart went industry.
That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, pause, but like, check this out. Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up.
What the fuck did Puff just say? Nobody's gonna acknowledge this for me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes, and we're streaming live. That was stupid. Listen, that was stupid.
Nah, wrestling over the Frosted Flakes is nasty. But we will see where this whole lawsuit goes. Obviously, all of these allegations should be taken with a grain of salt. But at least when it comes to Diddy, it just seems like a situation where there's been smoke there for so long, so there's a high possibility that there has to be some fire.
Sort of fire.
Either way, y'all let me know what you guys think about.
Yo, this shit with Diddy, like I said, whatever they say he did that shit. Allegedly. I want to protect myself, but I think he did it. Allegedly. There's a lot of people over the years who have accused Diddy of doing things very suspect. And it was just a matter of time before they got to his ass. And I know they'll eventually get to where you'll have the conspiracy theorists online, mostly, the black people who like to have these stupid conspiracies about, oh, they're only doing that to a black man. They're doing that because he's powerful. They always do that later on. Look what they did to R. Kelly. Look what they did to Bill Cosby. And now they're doing it to P Diddy. They always do it to black men in positions of power. Never mind that they actually did it to Harvey Weinstein, and a bunch of other people got implicated in that situation. But that's another discussion for another day. If you like this video, let me know by leaving a comment. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so that you are notified every time I release a new video. And if you want to keep up with my content, join the Discord. The link is in the description below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.